Hello guys, welcome back once again. So in this part we are gonna start our first Flutter project. So here you can see a complete Flutter application. So this is what we are going to develop at the end of this section. Here you can see the menu bar, the some food item and the team member, and in here you can also scroll it horizontally and our latest post. So we are going to build similar type of website. This website is also developed in Flutter. Okay, so for doing this you need to use the VS Code. Okay, you just need to set up the Flutter web development. Okay, so first of all we need to create a new project. So for creating a new project I need to write here Ctrl Shift and P, then you will see the new Flutter project option. Okay, so new web project. So click here, and in here we need to write our project name, and we can say this, and in here we need to write our project name actually. So you can say UD web project. Okay, now we need to enter here, and if I enter here and see, this is our project. So this one is our project that I just created, and it will take few minutes. So if I go to this leaf and main folder, and in here you will be able to see the auto generate code that you are used to see when you created a Flutter mobile application. Okay, so now the different thing is that now if we run this file, then it will run in a browser. Okay, and our previous Flutter application was running in a emulator. So this is the main difference. So it will take few time to complete this Dart extension and pub get running. I think now it's ready to go. So here you will see some HTML code. That is the header file, and basically we need to work inside this main file and under this leaf file. So for running this project you need to go in here. There is the debug console, the run option. So hit this run button. If I hit this run button, I will be able to see some like this Flutter demo homepage, app bar title and something like this. Let's see what we can see. Okay, all right, here you can see the browser is running here, and wait a minute, we will be able to see our application. So it is still slow, maybe they will update it. It takes few time to run this properly. Okay, let's do one thing. We can stop it and then we can rerun it. So hit this run button. Hopefully this time it will work. So here we can see our application. Okay, so that is the empty application that is provided by Flutter. Okay, so now you can see our application in a browser. So now I'm gonna remove all of this auto generate code because I always like to work from scratch. Okay, so that you can also understand from basic to advanced. Okay, so I will select Ctrl All and I will remove it, and I need to import here material dart. I can say this import material dart, and we need to, guys, one thing I would like to ensure you that the same code that we used to write for our Flutter mobile application, we need to write here same code. So just some different things, so let me explain it. So we need to write it void main, and we need to add our run app here. So run app is going to be new material app, all right. So not builder, actually we need to add here our home file. That means which file we want to run when we will hit the run button. We need to add this home keyword here, and okay, now we need to, right now we don't have any other file. So for doing this we got an error. So for doing this I need to create a new file. So inside this leaf folder I'm gonna create a new file, and this file is going to be I can say new file, and I'm gonna say homepage dot. Okay, now enter. So here is our new file. Now in here, so I also need to import this material dot, and in here I would like to import this stateful widget. See this stateful widget, and it will give us this thing. So stateful widget, and I'm gonna say the class name is home, and if I type here home, then you will see this, it will update for all of this home page. Okay, so now go back to this main file, and in here I need to add this home page for connect our this home class that is gonna run when we will hit the run button, and in here we will write all of our code that we want to design. Okay, so now so in here now we can access our home class. So you can say new home. Okay, now we are ready to go. So now go back to this home page, and we need to remove here this container, and we need to add here a scaffold widget. Scaffold is a widget that gives us the all of the design option. Okay, so scaffold, and inside this scaffold we need to write all of this code. So first thing first, we need to add our tab bar or menu bar. Okay, so first of all I need to add a body tag. So body is going to be new list view. Okay, I am adding here list view just because of we need to add the scroll option. So once you will select the list, then it will automatically work for your scroll view. That means you will be able to scroll the data. Okay, so in here we need to add our menu bar. So as you can see in the picture, first of all we need to add this menu bar. Okay, this menu bar, then this item, then our team, and this item. Okay, so for doing this, here in here you can see this is our body, because all of the coded are inside this body. Okay, and I am using here this list view, and for if we use this list view, we must need to use this children of widget. And why I am using the list view? So that we can scroll it vertically. Okay, so list view is a widget or property that give us the opportunity to do a scroll without implement any other scroll direction property. Okay, so that's why I am using it. That means all the body part are inside the list view, then we will divide it into one by one part. So say this one is going to be our first container, this one is second container, and this one is our third container. Okay, so this way we will work. So first of all we need to work on this project, on this file. Okay, so for doing this, in here I need to add first container. Okay, so I can comment out here, simply you can say first container, and this first container is going to be a new container. I can say new container, so new container. Okay, and inside this container, first of all I would like to add the margin is going to be as inset all, and I can say as inset all 10.0. now we need to define the height of our menu bar, that is this height. Okay, this height, so I can say height is going to be, let's say 80.0. okay, and white will be and white we can say this media query dot of dot size dot white, so that we can get the whole white, like the whole size, this size. Okay, and now we need to define the color of this container. So I can say the color, and color is going to be, we can choose the same color actually. So choose the color is going to be this colors dot indigo color. Okay, now, and as I said that this home page is connected with our main home page, see the classes we called here. Now we can run our application. So go to this debug part option, and in here hit the run button. Hopefully we'll be able to see our application and our first menu bar. So here is our web browser. Okay, and in here it will show our See, now we need to wait because it's very slow. So let's see if we got any error. Here we go. You can see the menu bar background color. See the menu background. I think the height is quite big. So for this, I would like to decrease the height. So instead of 80, I think 50 will be good. Now if I save this, so as I said that right now Flutter don't support the hot reload, so what we need to do, we need to control we need to save it, then it will run. Then in here we also need to refresh the URL so that we can see the output. Okay, see, now we can see this. I think 50 is very less, so go for 70. Okay, so we are ready to go. Now in here we need to add a row because we need to add all of this data in a row. This is our menu bar item called home, login, registration block, and new post, whatever you want to add. So for doing this, first of all, in here we need to add a child, and child is going to be new row. Okay, and inside this row we need to add a children of widget. Remember that whenever you will add row, column, stack, and list view, we must need to implement this children of widget, because this children of widget is implemented inside this row. If you don't add it, it will give you the error. Okay, so as of now, I think today we are done, and in our next part we will add our menu bar and all the functionality. So I think that's it for this part. We'll continue it from our next part.